Anyway, as you can see, horses are out in the pasture. They were down here in this hole. It's pretty good. There's a really good windbreak right here. Down here, there's really no wind blowing. It's not bad at all with the sun on you. But you know, the horses have good hay in the pasture, or sorry, in the barn. You got water up there. They're out of the wind, but they choose to be out here. It's their option. They're smart. They'll figure it out. They got really good coats. And they're just in good shape. Tonka actually feels really warm when you put your hands on her. I mean, she's that thick. Yeah, I put one of those. So anyway, this is how we've been feeding hay in the pasture. If it's wet, this doesn't make a lot of ruts. That Honda four-wheeler starts pretty easy this morning. It didn't want to. It started real slow, but starts easier than a tractor sometimes. It doesn't use as much fuel as a tractor. I can leave it running. You know, I ain't worried about fuel on the tractor either, but it's under warranty. We'll keep the hours down on it for a while. Here come the horses. So anyway, we got two different hays we're feeding. One is, the only problem with that hay that Lola's feeding right now is put up really, really dry. Hey, they're running around. They're coming down here to eat. But that Appaloosa's 26 years old. She sure doesn't look it. That one's 8 years old. He sure does act it. But as you can tell, there's a lot of footprints here. I had hay here yesterday. They've definitely been eating it. They prefer eating out here than they do in the barn anyway. They like eating off the ground better. Anyway, back to this hay. That was put up really dry. The guy I got it from had some baler problems, and it sat in the field for about 5 days before he got his baler fixed, but it didn't get rained on, and it was the hottest, driest time of the summer we had, so that's the only thing. It was some excellent hay. There's a lot of timothy and orchard grass in it, and it was really good looking hay. He cut it, the baler broke down, and it just got put up really dry. That's the only problem with it. This stuff over here is a fescue orchard grass clover mix. It's really green. Flakes come apart really well. They're packed tight, but start breaking them apart, and it's really soft hay. The horses really eat the crap out of it. So we typically mix that green hay in with this other stuff, which we're getting ready to do. So anyway, just a little update. Show you the coat on this horse. Look at that. She's thick. Boy, she feels really good. She's not cold. This one, his coat's not as thick, but still really good. He got good warmth to him. He ain't cold at all. My hand actually feels pretty good on him. A little thing, if you stick your hand right there, if that's ever cold right there, you got problems. Do the same thing right there. I'm not grabbing your junk, bud. And right here under this mane is usually a warm spot, so thinks I'm gonna catch him. Anyway, little update with the horses. It was 2 degrees this morning on my weather station instead of negative 13 wind chill. So, and I believe every bit of it. It's freaking cold. Anyway, back to the four-wheeler with that little snow plow on there. With the snow we're gonna get, I'm gonna put Charlie on that. He can knock out everything around Mom and Dad's house so Dad doesn't have to get out. And I'll be on the tractor. I know we're gonna have some pretty good drifts. Their driveway will drift shut right by the road. There'll be about a 2-foot drift on the south side of their house. Have a couple spots in the driveway that drift over pretty deep. Pretty sure the Ford truck and the Subaru will get through it just fine, but we'll clear it out anyway. Anyway, Charlie's gonna have some fun and learn how to do some snow work with a four-wheeler. So I'll put a video up about that too.